How dare you, Bob McGee, say something bad about Mercy Me? You saw the movie, Bob McGee. I did. I saw the movie. And now, I knew nothing about Mercy Me until I saw the movie. And I can assure you today that if you think that I am trying to impress Jesus Christ today, you're wrong. Oh, I just want to obey Jesus' teachings and please my Father in heaven. And if you have been deceived into believing Jesus loves me, this I know, well, you might ought to want to find out Jesus loved all of the people that he saw after he came out of the wilderness, after meeting with the devil, being tempted by the devil. Folks, this thing is not about pleasing Jesus. I am not in my Father's house to please Jesus. I do want to please Jesus, but I believe that if I do what I'm supposed to do, that I will please Jesus. But Jesus is not the one who sits on the throne in heaven and rules, friends. You have got a bad concept of heaven if you think God has turned this thing over to his son, because he hasn't. No. He is going to turn things over to the saints, and he will do it at the appointed time. And folks, what we see today as saints, I believe Peter and Paul, they would have thrown up their hands and said, how did it ever come to this? And somebody will say, well, don't you know, it's just the grace of God, friends. It's the grace of God. Yeah. Let me tell you about the grace of God. God's always had grace. He killed everyone on the earth. He killed everyone that was in Sodom and the surrounding area. And one of these days, God is going to raise the dead, and the dead that he raises will wind up, most of them, in a lake of fire. Oh, Bob, don't you know? Yeah, I do know. I sure do. I know the devil is a liar. And I know that just as sure as, Cain didn't have to kill his brother, but God had determined that his son, born by Mary, was going to be crucified and raised from the dead. And there are people today that are making it known to everyone that this saved everyone, and there will be no lake of fire or anything to worry about. It's grace, baby. It's grace. No, it's not grace.